Beware the curse. Okay. Okay. My stalker is back apparently. That's funny. Hello everybody, this is AngelBiter. Welcome back to another Minecraft video on the Crystal Skies server. I just got done doing some end busting with Matt67. I got about 20 or so more shulker shells, and I think he got about the same. So it was a pretty successful trip. We only died one time each. My time, due to technical difficulties, my mouse wheel messed up and I couldn't get to my food. And he fell from a high place due to lag. So we're going to say that that's not our fault and call it a successful trip. But anyway, also off camera, I've done a few more things. Most notably, you'll see I added a little bit of color in here. There's some blue and some white in here. And this guy is now name tagged customer service. And I dropped my beacon down a few blocks and added in a block swapper on a daylight sensor. Right now I've got red at night and black during the day on the color change. I'm not sure I'll keep the black. I might change that to like white or blue or something. I don't know. But yeah, also off camera, I remember how I said that I need a conduit before I start on my Guardian farm. And I needed 6 more Nautilus shells. Well, I went and spent about 3 hours in a ocean, and I got 2 Nautilus shells, and I found some buried treasures, and I got 2 more Hearts of the Sea. So I need to go spend probably about 6 more hours in the ocean so that I can get 4 more Nautilus shells that'll get me 8. Because I think that right there gives me 4 total, and I need 8. So the Guardian farm is going to be put on hold temporarily. I'm just going to spend some time off camera getting some Nautilus shells. But I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to head to spawn. I need to check for profits in the mending sales. And I'm also going to clean up the redstone at the zombie farm. There was an on-off switch added, and I went in there previously and I dug these up looking to get some ideas on how I was going to fix it up. And I'm going to go, I don't know, I'll make it up as I go, but the big mess that was in the front, by the front door, I didn't like. So I'm going to go get that cleaned up. And, oh, something else. For those of you who don't know, librarians, their final unlock is a name tag. This guy over here and the 2 guys up there that are librarians, or one guy up there, I think one's a cartographer, they were all like 22 emeralds for... Come on, dude. Well, anyway, this guy's only 20 emeralds for a name tag. So that's another good reason to keep this guy safe, besides the fact that he's my backup mending guy. There he is. But anyway, I'm going to head to spawn and get that redstone fixed up, and I will come back and we'll probably get started on either actually doing something with the mob farm, which I have an idea. That's why I wanted the name tag. I want to put a zombie in there, or maybe a creeper if I can find one. And if I finish that up quick enough, or... Oh! Right here, this Matt dropped this off for me. This is a thank you, or a reward, I should say, for building at spawn. Now, this is probably the 2nd or 3rd time I've shown you something similar to this. So, and he also hooked up Matt67 for helping out as well. So, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. And I will get this put away as well. But I'm going to head to spawn and get that redstone taken care of. If it's difficult or interesting, I'll bring you back and show you what's going on. Otherwise, I'll just bring you back whenever I get started on building up here or my wood building. I don't know, whichever I'll do next. But see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I've got the on-off switch for the zombie farm moved from over here to over here. I'm going to go ahead and put some signs up over these this button and these levers. But as you can see, we've got the on-off switch, and none of the controls are interfere with it. That was the hard part. I tried to stick it over here, but this lever kept interfering with it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So I ended up moving it over here, and nothing got affected by it. So that's always a plus. Working in space constraints with redstone can be a pain in the ass sometimes. And something else I noticed is that these pillar blocks or stone pillar blocks or whatever prevent you from opening the top chest, so that's gonna have to be changed at some point. Now there was one other thing I noticed that I want to point out. If you will remember, when I built this building, there was water. There was a bridge.
Message from the dark side there is.
Sorry, that would be my cell phone. I usually turn it off and I forgot. I apologize. But there was a bridge here and there was water all through here. Well, someone came, I'm guessing probably Matt, at the same time that he did the redstone. He probably filled all of this in, and I ended up in that water and had to dig my way out, so that was how I realized that this had happened. But I just wanted to point that out. There's Matt. Hey, Matt. What's up, bro? Looks like he's having trouble taking off. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to let y'all see what I've done, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next project. What the hell does that mean? What keys? Okay. I have no idea what that means. Alright, guys. I have done the mob drops area. I need to get some item frames. Why is that open? Anyway, I need some leather and I need some sticks. I need all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's see here. Sticks and item frames. 2 item frames. Is that all I get out of that? You know what? Just do that. Give me all the item frames. 10. That's alright. That's more than I need. We'll call that good. Alright, so let's put that back and head back up here. I want to thank Matt67 for the idea of making it look like a mob spawner area. I was torn between doing like a completely dark, like all black and blue and purple and whatnot, and it was Matt was like, hey, get some mossy cobble, make it look like a spawner. I was like, well, hell yeah, dude, that works. So I've got some cobble in here to break it up, just because all that green was really off-putting. It looks like I might want to go ahead and add some more. It's still kind of overpowering. And I added in some cobble stairs to mix things up a little bit to make it a little more textured. And the glowstone is to keep the light level. Right over here would have been 7 without the glowstone. And it also would have been 7, I think, right here. Yeah. So, yeah, that's just part of Minecraft, is having to light this up. So this stuff on the side, I'm going to make a dark spot somewhere. And I'm going to bring a couple of zombies over here. I have a couple of name tags. I'm going to name tag the zombies. And cobblestone wall is to on either side. I'm going to lock them in. I'm going to have them follow me in here. I'll drop the cobblestone wall there. Name tag them. And then I'll ender pearl out of this wall. And they'll be stuck here. And that will be really cool. So that is the plan. This is going to be done except for that. I need these here. Doop, 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 doop. All right, and we have rotten flesh here. We've got bones. All of those chests that were right here are now in here. Let's get that right back in there. Give me an arrow. I'll probably go and the gunpowder I've promised to Matt67. He wants to make a rocket shop at spawn, and he's going to build himself a sugarcane farm to do that. And I offered to donate the gunpowder. Oh, right. Yeah, there's only 5 things that come out of my mob drop farm, except for the occasional chicken and feather. So what I did was put a rotten flesh overflow over here for now. I might end up having to do an arrow overflow instead, but I'll go and change that later if I have to. And if the arrows end up overflowing over into here, then I'll change this to arrows instead of rotten flesh. But that's that, and I'm happy with this. I've had a lot going on today in today's video, so I have no idea how much time I have spent on this video. Yeah, that's kind of neat. The mossy cobble really grabs the eye, especially if you're a long-time player. You know exactly what the mossy cobble means when you see it. So maybe I can get Matt, owner Matt, not 67 Matt, to put me a spawner up here. It'll be too bright to actually spawn anything, but that would be kind of neat if I could just put like a little zombie spawner right here in the middle. That would be kind of funny. He probably wouldn't do it. Vanilla server and all, but that would be funny. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to call this the end of the video. I'm happy with the progress I've made here. It took me way too long. This was one of the first projects I did at my swamp, and this is it. You can see I've filled up half my mall before I bothered getting over here to this. So I'm happy, and I will spend some more time out at the ocean trying to get those last 4 Nautilus shells that I need so that we can get onto the Guardian Farm project. And I will also see about getting a couple zombies in here so that we can call this shop here done. But I'm going to call it the end of the video here. My name is AngelBiter. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.